open our main card with a bout in the lightweight division. The numbers presented by Grunt Style Apparel for Squire Redfern versus Richard Brooks.
All right, Sean, 2-inch height advantage, 2-inch reach advantage for Redfern. Richard Brooks, a very powerful individual, has to get inside that reach and land those powerful shots.
Richard Brooks told us, I expect a lot of jabs coming my way from Squire Redfern. I'm going to angle off of his jab and then quickly land counters. Round number one. Black and gold trunks for Squire Redfern, black trunks for Richard Brooks. See the upper body movement coming forward slightly from Squire Redfern. His back foot throwing the left hand, Richard Brooks. Heavy into the clinch.
Right. Step back, gentlemen, step back.
Separation from Andrew Glenn, right back to it. It's now coming forward into the center circle. Big right hand. Redfern threw it naked, he landed flush.
Just straight left, straight right. Whoever can land that straight punch wins. Versus a southpaw with the right-handed fighter.
Underhook from Richard Brooks. That draws the separation from Glenn. 1:15 remaining, round number one. On the left hand. Inadvertently ducked his hand right into that left hand of Richard Brooks. Swinging to miss with the right hand, swinging to miss right back. The fighters though swinging big, as you see on cue there from Richard Brooks. Duck under, there's the turn. That was clever from Brooks. 50 seconds remaining, round number one of this lightweight bout.
Brooks throwing some very effective body shots.
Chris, these are two very quick 55ers.
Very heavy hitters as well, you can tell.
Counter on the right hand by Brooks. To the clinch again, chest to chest. Andrew Glenn doing a good job keeping this bout moving. And it's high and tight off the 1-2 comes Squire Redfern. Hard on the underhook goes Richard Brooks.
I think Brooks learned a lesson in that situation. You can't back up with your hands down.
Open-chested stands for Brooks. 10-second clap. Heavy face from Squire Redfern. Duck under. Into the clinch once more. Left hand to the body from Squire Redfern to the bell that ends round number one. Round two. Left to the body for Brooks. Right hand not getting through. Good high tight striking guard from Squire Redfern. Forward on the right hook. Getting to the clinch.
And you can see Brooks is the one who wants to get in the clinch. Redfern's always trying to get out so he can throw punches.
Brooks has the clinch from his amateur Muay Thai background. Redfern has the clinch from his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt pedigree, but now unloading with right hands to the head is Richard Brooks. There's the defensive clinch from Squire Redfern.
Both guys are using the clinch very well defensively. When they get hit, that's when they grab the clinch.
Snap jab from Brooks.
Got him in
back shots, and there's the first knockdown of this fight.
And it was just an eye poke, and it wasn't a poke from a finger. It was that knuckle that got in the eye. I don't know if Redfern can do it.
Mandatory 8 count. Squire Redfern talking to Andrew Glenn.
He's going to have to clinch. He's going to have to move. Get on his bike at this point. He can't see well. Redfern's got to move.
Firing back off the canvas is Squire Redfern. Extended jab from Brooks back into the pocket. Half-tie plump snatched by Redfern.
Redfern's got to do exactly what he's doing right now and make this fight go a little bit longer so he can get his eyesight back.
35 seconds remaining, round number two. See the swelling under Redfern's left eye. Andrew Glenn telling both fighters, make a fist. You cannot legally extend your fingers towards the face of your opponent.
Stop, step back.
Bit of a face wash from Squire Redfern. On cue, there was the warning from Andrew Glenn. Long jab again from Richard Brooks. Redfern coming forward on the left hook. On the right hand. That ends the second round.
From the replay, we can see that knuckle got into the eye. It wasn't an illegal punch. It wasn't an eye poke. It was sometimes with bare knuckle, the knuckle does go into the... Redfern trying to step outside that lead foot so we can land that straight right.
Starting out of round number three and the long jab of Squire Redfern.
Brooks is doing a great job of using head movement and ducking.
Brooks coming into the pocket and landing in the pocket. Bit of a push off from Squire Redfern. There's the soft warning from Andrew Glenn.
Such a difficult style when Brooks is ducking the head in that manner. You have to throw uppercuts, but you have to time it. That's very difficult to deal with.
Glenn actually warned both fighters do not push off. To the inside. Double underhooks.
When you have a fighter who continues to duck the head, you might want to start targeting the body. You can't duck out of the way of a body shot.
Sitting on the ropes, but this will not be ruled a knockdown. Brooks just level changed and actually sat on the bottom rope. 1:05 remaining, round 3. If he had sat on the ropes after taking a legal punch, that might have been ruled a knockdown, but no punch there. Big swings down on the inside. Smear of blood across the face of Richard Brooks with 50 seconds remaining, round 3. Big exhale on the reset from Squire Redfern, coming forward again.
Oh, it's like a good eye shot taken by Brooks, and now his eye hurts.
Laps to the body now from Squire Redfern. Redfern down in round number 2. Trying to take the momentum here in round number 3, but a huge right hand from Richard Brooks. Trying to pull the momentum right back his way. And that's ruled a clean knockout here at 1.
No. Call the push, Johnny. Call it the push. Not a knockdown.
For knockdown, a push to the slip. We're still at 1-0 on the knockdowns in favor of Richard Brooks. That ends the 3rd.
Especially Brooks looks like he's getting a little bit tired.
Round number 4. In those situations where referees are looking for, did a legal punch land to a legal target, causing the fighter to hit the canvas. Heavy chest to chest comes Squire Redfern. Soft warning by Glenn to Redfern, leading with his head. A lot of soft warnings from Glenn in this fight. It's been rugged.
And Redfern, once again, that head movement's so difficult to hit. Brooks, I'm sorry. Redfern needs to start targeting that body. Good body shot.
Jiu-Jitsu black belt to use there. Heavy in the clinch goes Squire Redfern. You can see the push-pull. Also see more swelling under Redfern's left eye. On the left hand against the ring ropes is Richard Brooks. Richard Brooks almost looking for the level change. Smear of blood across his face. Andrew Glenn now telling Richard Brooks, do not look for the double leg.
Good advice.
This has been a clean fight, but it's been an extremely rough and rugged fight. 40 seconds remaining, round 4.
Brooks does do an excellent job of exploding and throwing punches at the right time. He backs away, he waits for the right time, and then he explodes with hard punches.
Just saw hands on hips from Squire Redfern. Big shots, there was the right hand entry from Richard Brooks. And it's tying up Redfern, smear of blood across his face.
Brooks doing a good job of tying up. Redfern's got to start breaking that. He's got to start pushing away and creating space to land hard shots.
That was almost surreal. Brooks nearly sat down, almost in anticipation of that punch.
Brooks looks exhausted.
On the right hand, now the left hand. That's been Brooks 360. He's on the canvas. And that is ruled a slip by Andrew Glenn. Round number 5 we go. This has been outstanding to this point. Squire Redfern versus Richard Brooks.
Redfern looking to land that straight right on the uppercut.
Gonna miss from Brooks. He opened up with that right hand. There's the jab, now the 2. That was flush from Redfern. Right hand, big left hand from Brooks. Right hand right back to counter from Redfern.
But I like what Redfern did. He's not settling for that tie-up. He's fighting his way out. He's punching in the mix.
Spinning 360 again is Brooks, and on the spin he took the right hand. Now the duck under from Redfern.
Redfern's not waiting for the referee to break him up anymore. He's throwing punches. That's what he needs to do the entire time.
Left hand getting through, right hand. There's a big left hand.
Body shot. There we go. That's what you have to do when the guy's grabbing your legs. There's nothing guarding the body.
And again, telling Brooks for the second time in this fight, you cannot grab the legs of your opponent legally. Glenn steps on, he stops his fight. The come from behind victory for Squire Redfern. Chris, Richard Brooks very well might be the best 0-2 fighter in all of BKFC. And I mean that as a compliment because he showed his class, he had his moments, but I think the gas tank went too empty. And Squire Redfern in his BKFC debut, showing heart, showing tenacity, showing character, and getting the victory after he was dropped in round 2.
Well, Brooks showed a lot of will and a lot of determination. He was gassed out there, he was tired, but he still did a great job of waiting for the right time, sucking it up, and then exploding with power. He just needs to learn a little bit about saving his energy, not putting everything into each punch. If he does that and he's able to control himself a little bit better and has more energy throughout the fight, he's going to be a dangerous fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 53 seconds into round number 5. For your winner by TKO, Squire!